up, guys? Matt, Get Bait Kayak Fishing. Also, Matt, Wet Bandit Baits. Back for the first episode of 2020. We are in some interesting times right now, and this social distancing thing is not fun. Definitely no fun. Not being able to get on the water isn't a fun thing, and what I want to do is make sure that I let everybody know that stay inside, don't risk it, don't risk your health, don't risk somebody else's health that's around you, just going outside and catching some fish. I know it's a debating topic. I'm feeling it myself. I definitely haven't caught a fish in a month, and I'm jonesing, but I just had a son, so out of precaution, me and my wife have basically cut off everybody from our life for the next foreseeable future, at least 2 months. So we got to do what we got to do to protect our son. That being said, bait making doesn't affect social distancing, so we are still making baits and we're still making jigs. I really appreciate that being said, all the business everyone's throwing my way. Appreciate it a lot. You guys are really helping me kind of make this small business into a bigger business, and we're definitely seeing more and more people hitting me up for orders and asking me for custom colors and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to let you guys know I'm here. Appreciate it. Appreciate the business. We're going to continue to do this for the foreseeable future. And that being said, let's get into what I'm doing today. Okay, so for what we're doing today I have an order of watermelon swim baits that are going to be made with my Angling AI Little Hammer 3.75 swim jig mold. So in order to do that, we're going to need to make 2 cups of plastisol, which I've previously already done. Here's some red, and let me grab the green, which is currently in the microwave heating up. Green. So what we do is we take each color, we're going to shoot it into a single mold which has a top and a belly. We're going to use a blending block, which basically takes the baits, shoots them into one dual pattern so that they come out and blend together. So that's what we're doing today. Put the bait on top like that. We'll take our dual injector from Bass Tackle. We will suck out the plastisol from each one of the cups, and then we're going to apply the plastisol onto the mold, which then will make the bait that will be inside. So stay tuned. We're going to get that going right now. I'm going to get everything working and heat it up so that we can shoot some baits. Alright, so as I get these plastisols ready to go, just to show you, here's the other Angling AI 3.75 Little Hammer bait mold that I have. So we had a little issue with this one originally that I ended up finding out from the owner of the company was a prototype mold that he originally made a long time ago that he had sold to somebody who then sold it to me. But this mold is really not designed to make dual colors like this one is. There's a legit reason, and I don't want to get into the whole explanation of it, but so I more or less just shoot solid colors out of this one now, so it doesn't bother me. When I bought this one, he gave me a good deal on it, so happy with that. Alright, let's make some baits. So, what we're doing, we're going to suck up plastisol out of these. We're going to shoot it into this one. Nice and slow. I like to shoot it nice and slow. And since I'm not shooting both sides, When I'm done, pull it off, and shoot it right back into the Pyrex cups that they came out of, so I can use it for the next batch. Boom. Put that down here. For this side, customer wants 5 of just these by themselves. So I'll take this other injector I have and just shoot those baits with this one. Boom. Pour out the excess back into there. Boom. Put those down. And then we're done. Pull those over to the side. Wait for this to cool a second. And then we will unveil the baits. Alright. So we gave these guys a second to cool down. Let's do an unveiling. Let's do this one first. So this one I noticed I hurt it when I shot the bait. Came a little bit out the sides. It wasn't tight enough, but it's okay. Boom. Boom. I see one little issue already. So sometimes the mold will make these little indented baits. It sucks. It's just because the mold, sometimes they don't have the best ventilation, and sometimes that's what happens. No big deal. This also, the flashing, I can just take a scissors and just cut all that little stuff off. But the baits turned out pretty nice when they came out normal looking. Sorry about the band-aid. Stabbed myself the other day. Trying times we're in. So for these guys, what I do is I nip off the tail, throw the tail up here into a little container I have, and when I want to have different colored tails, I just grab those and I put them inside, and then I shoot the different color, and it comes out 2 different colors, kind of like, well, it's exactly like this. So always can reuse one way or another. So that's that mold. Okay, now let's come to the watermelon mold. See how that turned out. This way. Whoop. Yeah. So far I don't see any issues. Maybe one. Boom. Now on top of there is an indent, so that batch wasn't the best. But these 2 guys turned out fine. So it just, sometimes that's what happens. So like I said before, take the tails, pinch the tails off, reuse the tails for another session. Take the baits, put them into a cup, take all these, I'll melt all this down, and it'll turn out cool because it'll be kind of like a red greenish plastisol, kind of the same blended color right there when I melt that down for another mold. Boom. That back in there because this is what separates the plastisols. Tighten it up, and I'm good to go for the next round. So that, in a nutshell, is how you make a 2-toned bait. It's how you make a 2-tone little hammer bait from Angling AI. So let me show you the 2 examples I have right here, what we just got done shooting. Boom. That's what we got. And what I do is, I think I'm pretty fair. I charge 50 cents per single color. I charge 75 cents per 2-tone color because it takes more time and effort. More time it takes for me usually means more money. So that's what I do, and I've been extremely busy. You guys have been keeping me super busy, even during this social distancing thing. guys are still finding a way to get on the water in San Diego. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I totally understand. I'm jonesing to get back on the water myself. So until next time, I'm gonna end it here. And I appreciate you guys. We're up to about 275 today since I checked. I'll be honest, I'm really not putting too much effort into these videos right now. With the birth of my son, and then everything that's going on, I'm kind of just doing it when I have time and when I feel like doing it. So if you don't like that and you want some daily or every week you want videos, I totally get it. And I used to do that, but until I have more free time, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I appreciate the guys that are still subscribing, that are finding my videos helpful. I have people that hit me up for baits, asking me questions all the time, and that's why I'm making the videos, to try to help you guys out and give you more knowledge. That's how I learned, and I want to bring it back to the community. So for now, this is Matt, Get Bent Kayak Fishing, or Wet Bandit Baits and Jigs. I'm going to sign out and hopefully make a video in the next maybe a couple days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. Just depends on when I got time. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.